to Summoner's Rift. Seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
Blue snowball. Okay. Well, that was interesting. My microphone wasn't working this whole time, so I think I was just talking to myself. Another never move lands on both. Black Shield is late. Edible Teddy Bear popping off. Dark Binding lands onto the Justana. Is there still a fight going on bot? Directed camera, don't screw me. Solo kill in the mid lane for Guilty Sins on the Galio onto Rampax, who fast forward from Anthony. Edible Teddy Bear nether move lands, and is he going to kill him? Yes, he does. Holy hell, that was so close. Oh my gosh. We don't really care about the mid lane solo kill, but oh my gosh, flash plays. Edible Teddy Bear is really carrying this light binding lands from Lux. Does a little bit of damage, but the Noxian Taunt? What is it called? Shield of Durand. I knew some name. Keeps Guilty Sins from losing too much HP in that quick trade. And allows him to, you know, not die. Doing very well in this lane, actually. Has after getting first blood and then dying in the opposing on the invade level 1, he's able to pick up another kill. That solo kill we were talking about earlier. And he's also maintaining even CS in a range versus melee matchup. Although I don't know if I can really count Galio as being melee with his ability to CS very well with Q. The Crashing Winds, I believe. Something like that. Let's see. The Winds of War. We're very close. interesting. Have to keep on checking for other things. I will just put on streamer mode for a little bit. Alright, can't hear anything. Poke guy Wee Wee jumps in! Rocket jump onto the Jinx, gets the damage real quick, but isn't able to finish it up and get the second one here, and Edible Teddy Bear is eating a lot of damage from Lyricist on the Morgana, Dark Binding, and the Dark Shadow also. No, it's not Dark Shadow anymore. They changed the name. It's Tormented Shadow. There you go. Tormented Soil was the old name, but now it's Tormented Shadow. And bot lane for Team 7 is just not going in their favor at whatsoever. They had a really rough start with that level 1, but now they're just getting crushed in their 2v2. And half Brain Dead showing up in bot lane, being able to offer a little bit of assistance to help get a few kills, relieve pressure on the lane. That way they stop snowballing their XP and gold lead. But they're really going to need a bailout on this one because nobody's really super strong on Team 7 right now. And their best hope is just to kind of let Echo get kills, pick up items, and then hopefully Jinx gets to a point that she can also fight. And Guilty Sins gets found by the Nunu. Can't really do anything. It did have flash there. Interesting that he didn't want to blow it or try to use his E. Oh gosh, let's just look up all the names. Wait, I can't look up the name because he's dead. Didn't want to use his E to possibly sidestep the Nunu ball and then flash across it, but interesting call. Interesting call. In top lane, it's been 5 or so minutes of laning. Owen Boss is now fallen behind in CS. He has lost his mana, all of his mana, so he can't really play in the lane. He has no abilities to cast, and that's what's causing him to fall behind in the CS discrepancy right here. He has -11, but he has +4 minions pushing to him, so you can probably pick those up and be in a fine spot afterwards. But Recall is finally being channeled for Urgot for Fuzzy Hamster, playing his signature champion. Wow, Half Brain Dead just goes over the wall, steals the buff from Charizard on the Nunu, and Charizard just lets it up and gives it to him. Great play. Just had that ward sitting in the blue pit, rolls over, and presses E. Like, literally just presses E across the wall and auto attacks it and steals it. Charizard even had his Nunu Q, his Smite, everything. Dark Shadow is from my hero. Oh. True. I'm just thinking of all the dark things and light things, because there's light binding from Lux, which is missed, and then there's dark binding from Morgana, so there's a lot of colors and shadings to keep in track. Light binding lands. Singularity, the light singularity was it? Final Spark, and this one is Lucent Singularity. To follow it up. Another never move, no Black Shield lands from Lyricist, and this is just going to be another kill for Poke Wee Wee. Tristan jumps in, goes a little deep, that's under the turret. Here comes Galio though with get the name. Oh my god, another binding lands in. Poke Wee Wee just keeps on going in, and Charizard on Nunu tries to snowball his way in, but cannot show up in time to save his team. They just got decimated. It was a great initial play. Wait, chase is still going. It was a great initial play from Team 1 to land their CC and then go in on the immobile Jinx. But pushed their limit right there. Weren't able to look at the map. Comms weren't in place, whatever it may be. But oh my gosh, here goes. What is Galio's ability? Justice Punch and Hero's Entrance. Tristana has re-showed up as long as Nunu can live, but Explosive Charge goes off on the Nunu, or on the Galio, gives him a kill. Reset pops in for Tristana, but wastes it going the other way. Oh my, anti-synergy. Final Spark is coming out from Lux while Echo was light binded, but then Edible Teddy Bear uses his passive to pull Echo towards him. Part of the passive from Swain is that CC targets can be essentially repositioned closer to Swain. This also pulls out a soul fragment from them, giving him bonus stats, and it is like a 5-second cooldown or something like that. But that was a very interesting anti-synergy moment. just was definitely going to get the kill. Rampex was definitely going to get that kill with the light binding, but was not able to receive it, essentially. KS'd fully. And gosh, this bot lane just looks horrible right now. Either Steph is really relying on Lyricist to land the Black Shield at the right timings. Shield Duran goes down. Guilty Sin's trying to 1v3 right here, but Tristana's a little strong. Pressing attack and explosive charge goes off and deletes him. Pokewiwi able to jump out of the soul shackles, and now is dark binded right there, but picks up another kill there. And he keeps jumping in. Triple kill. Quadra kill for Pokewiwi. This man is fucking fed. Oh my god. Team 7 caught with their pants down. I think they're getting a free kill onto Team 7 getting caught with their pants down there. Initiate a fight 1v3 with Guilty Sins going out with the Justice Punch and Shielded Duran, and he thinks, oh hey, my team will come, but his team is so far behind. Jinx is only at 50 CS compared out of like the maximum of like 98 or 120 that it is right now. And doesn't really have any good items to talk about at this point. Doesn't have any attack speed. Only has a BF sword. Damn, we should have used our 6th ban on Tristana. Love having all chat. News is going to run in. Uses the Snowball Barrage to get the root in on Guilty Sins there, and nothing you could really do to get away from that. It didn't have Flash, and Justice Punch is not going to get him away from it necessarily. And then I need to look up this one. Parallel Convergence is the W. Nunu trying to use Big Brain here, but doesn't have vision on it. Oh, now he does. He walked around the corner finally. And hopefully he's just going to try and smite it. Yep, there we go. Gets slowed though. Fight's going on. And bot lane, Lyricist is getting caught out by Pokewiwi again. Dark Binding has already been used, and Black Shield doesn't do anything at that point after you've already been slowed, so. This is super unlucky for Team 7's bot lane. Shield Duran lands, Justice Punch was used in, Proto Belt's in, and this is another solo kill for Guilty Sins. Oh my. He may be getting slightly dumped on in the team play, and oh my god, it's a dive coming in from Pokewiwi. That's half her HP right there! Traps did land from the Jinx. But wasn't able to land anything else, and Super Mega Death Rocket missed. Wasn't able to do any additional damage there, and yeah, she just has no reason to be anywhere near the duo bot lane. They are so far behind. Let's look at, oh, it's 14 minutes roughly, so let's just look at the gold difference. Oh my god, 7,900 gold compared to 3,700. Pokewiwi has more than doubled C9 Steph's gold. This is a stomp. Oh my god. Back to the top lane that we haven't really talked about. Both top laners have completed their Black Cleaver. Fairly good choice for both. Both have a more tankier lineup here. Half Brain Dead. Uses Parallel Convergence. Gets hit by the Light Binding though. And oh my, cannot use the Chrono Shift to go back and live through that one. Just gets insta-gibbed. Another Light Binding from Rampex Slew. Trying to take dirt first. Oh, he doesn't take any extra aggro. But Karsard has other options. He just says, hey, let's go in, bro. Full channel is the Nunu ultimate, which is, let's look up the name again. Absolute Zero. And here comes Owen Boss, backed up by the Guilty Sins, and pfft, yet again, insta-gibbed. And Pokewiwi is just sitting in the top lane, lane swapped with Fuzzy Hamster, and is just picking up some free gold right here. That's the second turret. Third turret, actually, because they did take mid also for Team 1, and yeah, this is looking like the standard SLOLCS round 1 matches. Oh my, Final Spark snipes him out. Not really sure if Rampex there was trying to aim for Guilty Sins, or was just like, hey, I think he's here. Maybe even trying to hit the Morgana. And there goes Half Brain Dead into Charizard on the Nunu. Gets him deleted real quick. Does have his Sork Pen shoes and the Hextech Revolver. Finds Rampaxlu. Is able to land the full combo. Gets the shutdown. That's 600 gold right into his pocket. And Echo's looking pretty big right now. And top tier 2 is 1 HP? Oh my gosh. Nobody can really stand up to Pokeweewie. He's already on 2 items at 15 minutes. He's so far ahead compared to anybody else in the game. And it's going to be interesting to see if Team 7 can figure out how to stall this game out. Possibly allow their Echo to continue to pick up these kills that he's finding on the side. Getting people to walk into his jungle, walk into the parallel convergence, into the stun and full combo. Or if they can even just get Jinx enough gold that she has like enough items to fight on. Because right now she just finished her IE. 16 minutes into the game. She is really feeling the pain in this one. And let me put on the objective timers here that I didn't have on earlier. So we have 3 minutes until the Baron, but also the second Cloud Drake of the game is spawning here. Team 1 kind of want it. It's actually pretty important for them to have, you know, it's not a necessity, but it's actually really cool for them to pick up more Wind Drakes, more Cloud Drakes. This gives them more move speed. Nunu snowballs are more effective essentially, and then they also have a better time of rotating around the map, being able to do stuff like this because they can now catch out their opponent, who is you know, way too far out of the way. Half Brain Dead thinks he can definitely take them 1v4, gets caught by the Never Move, pulled in and deleted by Tristana. Pokeweewie is now building either an Essence Reaver or Storm Razor, and I'm really worried about both. But whatever he wants to build, really, like, he's so far ahead. Maybe it's even a Bloodthirster at this point, but I think he has. I really do think that Pokeweewie has. Actually, no. You know, I can just check. Press this. Press this. Yeah, he does have Bloodline in his runes, so not necessarily a huge thing to pick up his any lifesteal for him, really. So I'd rather just see him build more damage. RFC. Oh my gosh. Shield Durant, Hero's entrance. Pokeweewie has to flash out. And Lowry's starting to pop off, but gets whooped right there. Soul Shackles bind, and yeah, there's just no damage coming through for Team 7 here. It was really good in the beginning, while Lowry was able to use her ultimate and the zone and the tentacles to constantly slap a bunch of bitches. But after that, there was not a lot to talk about in that fight for Team 7. Team 1 is just rolling them over. Everybody is really strong on this team. And there goes the Urgot ultimate, the execution. The fear beyond death. Just pops. For the final kill of that five-man killing spree, essentially, for Team 1. They also do take an inhibitor. That's going to be another 5 minutes. So they get an inhib pre-20 minutes. And looking at their goal difference, it's more than 10k right now, which is absolutely disgusting. And mind you, Team 1 is playing with a substitute jungler. Charizard is not their main jungler for this roster. He is actually a sub. Mr. Muraf was unable to play today, so he is getting subbed. And okay, we see that Pokeweewie picks up the GA because he's planning on inting by jumping into the enemy, it seems. As he's been doing all game. 2 item spike for Urgot, able to pick up the Righteous Glory. Now it has a lot more presence in being able to run down his opponents. Nunu still working on his Dead Man's Plate, and Lux was able to pick up Umbrella Nomicon. Pretty important, actually, for Jinx and the Alawi, because Alawi heals off of every single tentacle slap, as long as it hits champions. And then Jinx, I believe, has Bloodline in her runes, and yeah, I was right. So there is a little bit of healing to be canceled there, and Half Brain Dead gets CC'd by the Never Move. Tristana finds him with the Satchel Charge. No, not the Satchel Charge, Explosive Charge. Satchel Charge is Ziggs. Final Spark, ooh, barely misses. Half Brain Dead able to Z-Drive. No. What is it? Fuck. Phase Dive. Z-Drive is his passive. phase dive out of the way of it. Just barely. And now here comes the 2-lane push. Super's in the mid lane because there's no inhibitor there. Means that Team 7 is now spread across 3 lanes trying to defend all their turrets and inhibs. And just barely not able to take the top inhib on that minion wave. But here comes the second one to try and do that again. Another never move. Light binding through the black shield takes half of Jinx's HP. Oh my god, they're so far behind comparison. And here comes the Tristana jump. Flash shielded Durand. They take the Tristana's GA, but she's still reviving. 1 kill down, and Tristana is still free hitting. Nobody's looking at her yet. Fear Beyond Death is cast and is killed. No Fear, though, gets 1 kill. And that's 4 down from Team 7. Team 1 able to take the fight pretty handily. Obviously with their lead to be expected. Now it's just 1 Nexus turret and half Brain Dead remaining between the win for Team 1. And oh my yikes, dude. Flipped over by the Urgot Crab Cake, dude. And insta-gibbed by the rest of the team. And 3 seconds on the Galio spawn here, but I don't think he's really going to be able to do anything. Tristana is just doing too much damage on every single auto attack and doesn't even have to do anything to really stop them. Jinx might be able to get into this. It's really low, and now they're repelling Team 1. They have to stop the minions from autoing here, but they also have to get the carries away from it. That way they don't auto it. Tristana gets a free kill on the Galio as he tries to run her down, but base defense has been done. Wow, that was very close. Team 7 bring it back just by a bit, stall the game out just a little longer by the skin of their teeth. And Team 1 have a lot of options going in right here. There is an Ocean Drake right here that Nunu is picking up right now. And then their only remaining turret on the map is bot lane. If they want to push for that, Team 1 has the option of just sitting in the bot lane and sieging. Or really, they could just also ARAM it down and, you know, surrender vote failed for Team 7. Whew. Yeah. Yeah, Team 1 has the option of just running it down mid, essentially. They can just ARAM and win at this point. And Bloodthirster picked up for Tristana. Guess he's worried because his GA is down, but, you know, to each his own. And here they go. Regis Glory's pop. Snowball goes in. They find the Alawi, and this is going to be her popping off. Gets her ultimate off, and is going to start smacking some bitches with the tentacles. Echo's trying to kill the Urgot, but has to chrono shift away from him because he's just taking too much damage. Flash in absolute zero by the Nunu, but Tristana is still free hitting. Gets 1 kill, gets hit by the Super Mega Death Rocket, but doesn't do anything. Phantom Dancer, Bloodthirster. There is too much healing coming in for Pokeguy on this Tristana, and he snowballed out of control, snowballed out of control, and led his team to a free win. Whew, that was spicy. Let's look at some damage charts. Look at some numbers here. That's wrong. That's all wrong. And yeah, I'll just turn that off because that was all wrong. But did not set up properly. Here we go. So obviously, as you can see, that Pokeguy was definitely doing the hard carries here. Did most damage in game, more than doubled the next highest, the highest on the enemy team. Actually, no, he didn't double them, but he did pretty damn close to it. And then there's Jinx, who did least damage on her team. Not least damage in game, though. There was a Nunu. Just absolutely got smashed. Who got... And then, yeah. So congratulations to Team 1 on their absolutely free win. And we'll wish them luck in round 2 when they match up against somebody else. But other than that, that's the end of it for here. And I'll see you guys next time.